Welcome back. It's time to talk some World Cup. Group G with one of the favorites in the group here, Brazil, guys. At the moment, minus 300 to go through as a group winner. Any argument there from you, James?
No, I mean, they're the deepest squad, I think, in the World Cup. I think it's simple to say. They have the star power. They got the steel. They got the experience. Check, check, check. I don't see a weakness in this team. Maybe the aging Thiago Silva, but then you got Alisson or Edison behind him in goal, and maybe Marquinhos beside him. So I think they're going to be just fantastic. That's it. I think Serbia and Switzerland are two really good teams. And that match, by the way, is going to be so politically hot and volatile like it was last time we saw it, of course. Wasn't it Xhaka and I think Shaqiri with the controversial celebrations with their Serbian heritage? Anyway, let's not get into politics here. But that's going to be a battle. But yeah, Brazil, I mean, just even as good as these players are, the minute they put that shirt on, every Brazilian player rises to a new stature, it seems. And quite frankly, it's time we saw a great Brazil team win a World Cup again, isn't it?
Yeah, it's been a long time. Mikey, I mean, 40 goals scored, just 5 conceded. So the defense is sorted, but going forward, that's their bread and butter, right?
They have the ability, I think, to make 2 rosters worth of players based on this Brazil squad and 2 quality rosters. But yeah, you think about the depth they have up top. Obviously, Neymar is the name that people are going to go to, but there's guys like Antony, Rafinha. You have, you throw Firmino, Gabriel Jesus,
Vinicius Jr.,
Gabriel Martinelli.
There's like 17 different names.
I mean, he doesn't need to, but yeah, he probably could.
Does Jesus make it?
Yeah, there you go.
He wasn't in the last squad, was he?
They don't really, they don't really have a true number 9, but I guess you don't need it when you have that attacking talent, right?
Exactly. You can get around that. So yeah, attacking is going to be their bread and butter.
Yeah.
But then they also have a solid midfield, obviously led by Casemiro, who's now rounding into form with Manchester United.
And Fred as well, right?
Fred, yeah, we'll see if he gets into the 11, but you have that chemistry, right? That pre-existing chemistry, which is a great thing. And yeah, this is a Brazil team that now has been together for a lot of time. They've grown up together. And I think this is their stage to merely make that deep run. And there's no way that they don't finish top of Group G here.
Let's talk about Serbia. Right now, they are plus 130 to qualify through the group. Undefeated in World Cup qualifying. Top the group with Portugal. Mitrovic as their striker. Vlahovic as their striker. They're pretty threatening going forward.
They are. They're great going forward, right? And Mitrovic is showing what he can do in the top flight this season, finally. We know what he can do for his country. How do you get him and Vlahovic on the pitch at the same time, though? That's the question, right? I know the coach has been messing with new formations. The last few games, they were great in the Nations League, top their group. I would find a way to get both Vlahovic and Mitrovic on the pitch at the same time because that's dynamic. That's physical. And it has, some wildness and some pace as well. So if they can manage that, I say watch out. I mean, listen, you see top teams drop points. So yeah, Brazil are favourites, but would it be shocking to see a Serbia get a point against Brazil? I don't think it'd be shocking.
No, they're tough to play against, right?
They're
going to make every single minute, every single game, whatever you want to call it, difficult. They're going to put the other team through hell on the pitch. And that's what Serbia has been for now a number of years. So don't sleep on the Serbians. They can definitely...
They're due as well, right? They haven't had great World Cups.
No.
As Serbia, just a couple of World Cups failed in the group phase both times, right?
Yeah.
It's one of those teams from Eastern Europe you expect them to break through, and they don't, but maybe this is the year.
Yeah. And don't forget about Kostic, Tadic, Milinkovic-Savic. They have some really good players. Let's talk about Switzerland. They topped their group as well with Italy. And the only team, they just conceded just 2 goals, which is the most in European qualifying. How much of a threat are they?
In years past, Switzerland have been right up there. Obviously, with what Shaqiri's been able to do for that country, he's due for at least one banger in this World Cup. He'll find his way to get on the highlight reel. But he's not the same player that he once was, right? And I think you can say the same about Switzerland. I don't think they're the same team they once were. That being said, they're still a quality team. And it's going to come down to that final match day, that Serbia versus Switzerland.
It's going to be great.
It's like an early elimination game, I guess you can call that.
Okay, quickly, James, on Cameroon.
Yeah.
They finished third at AFCON. Any chance here?
Teams always let me down at World Cups. I think this will be the year they're going to do it. AFCON's always a great tournament. We know that, right? And qualifying's so difficult. And they were very, very good. I understand that. But I don't see enough quality in there. And Onana, who's going to be the best midfielder in the world, according to you.
At some point, he's going to be up there.
He's very good.
He's very good.
I love that they're coached by Rigobert Song, by the way. Rigobert Song is a guy that goes back to when I first started covering soccer, right? He's a real flamboyant, charismatic centre-half. He was great. Played for Liverpool. Maybe that's the reason. But now he's coaching, which makes me feel really, really old. But
Right.
they're a decent team, but I think they're very much going to be the team fighting for their lives in this group.
Yeah, Vincent Abubakar, the main threat. Okay, before we go, give me your top 2 to get through.
Brazil,
Second one's tough.
I'm going to say Switzerland just because I've said already that I think Granit Xhaka is set to be one of the stars of this World
Yeah, you're
Cup.
on the Xhaka train big
He's
time.
playing so well. I love the guy.
Okay.
Love his character. So because of him and what I said before, I've got to say that Switzerland will just pip Serbia. But like you mentioned, that match,
It's going to be so
yeah, it's going to
good.
be the match of I think perhaps the match of the group phase, quite honestly.
Mikey?
It's a toss-up, but I'm going to go Serbia and Brazil. Brazil obviously finished
Yeah,
first.
I'm with you. I'm Brazil, Serbia. It's going to be a fantastic World Cup. That's it for the show today. More coming up tomorrow. And like James always says, cheers for watching.